Yo everyone, welcome to Amps, Pedals and Pickups. Today we're going to be checking out the Carat amp sim by GrooveLab FX. Now inside of this one there's three different amp sims. The main one, which is the Carat, is based on the orange Supercrush amp gate, transpose, drive pedals, boost pedals, time-based effects, chorus pedals, different IRs, three different amps, you know what it is, and all of this right now is for sale for 25 bucks. So totally not breaking the bank on this one. Let's not waste any more time and check out GrooveLab FX Carat amp sim. Yeah, just fired everything up here in Reaper. Now, full disclaimer, I did purchase this software. It's 25 bucks. It's hardly breaking the bank, but I did email the dev because I just had some questions here and there. We've had some correspondence. That's been great to get some info out of them. Now, if you're looking at input spec of the amp sim, there's no numbers up here, but he's saying that it's the same as Neural DSP. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll leave a link to my videos on how to set up your amp sims to making sure you're getting the most optimal use out of them. So I've just approximated things. It's fine. We're totally in the ballpark here. That works for my setup. So this is the main amp sim here. This is the Carat amp based on the orange Supercrush, if you couldn't have guessed from the GUI there. Now, one little funny anecdote that I did see is somebody said this whole interface is like Neural DSP from Temu. Low blow, but give credit where credit's due. That's kind of funny. Super familiar interface. So you've got the three different amp sims, the clean, the medium, and then the high gain stuff there. Gate, two different distortion pedals, your amps, you got some EQ there. I mean, doesn't this just really feel familiar? You know what I'm talking about. Transpose, tuner, heaps of stuff there. Quality, let's change that to high. Now this split stereo mono thing I really like. Let's go back to the amp and just take a listen to how everything sounds on default. I like that even when you flick it to stereo here, it does that sort of doubling thing. And it also takes in stereo processing when you're trying to do left and right mono tracks. Just really fills up the room here. I don't know, it just sounds nice. All right, so we're on the pumpkin, might as well take a look at it. Also the guitar here, Jack Black style, Gibson SG 61 reissue. I'm in E flat standard or D sharp standard, whatever you want to call it. I have to think there for a second. So even around there, it's just savagely gained out. When you want to get tough, but you're in standard tuning. There's absolutely no shortage of gain on this pumpkin amp sim. Let's flick the gate on anyway. Just completely knock that out. Yeah, awesome. Okay, distortion pedals. Let's flick this on. So I know there's two different modes on the X. I'm not 100% sure what they are. Yeah, full volume, turn the drive off. I guess I'll leave the tone and presence as is. Ooh, red mode. Man, it feels really, really good to play under the hands. I'm going to stick to this red mode, especially for high gain stuff. Yeah, EQ, we don't need to mess with that. The cabs, so 2 different mics here. We can move around, mess around with stuff. When I'm playing guitar, I'm not too fussed with the sound as long as it's in the ballpark. Sounds good to me, sounds orange cab-y to me. Really obsessing about sounds is something that I'll come back later and mess with, but just like neural DSP plugins, I really don't mess with the IRs too much, so happy where that is, but that's what all the controls do. You can obviously load in your own IRs there if you want to do that stuff. I'll check out the delay pedals. I'm sure it's pretty stock standard stuff. Get some 8th dot going. Yep, it's the typical delay that we love. That's cool. I actually like that. People knock like neural DSP plugins. Basics work. I don't know. A little bit of room sounding. We'll just turn the mix down. And obviously add the 2 together. Get some more Alexis on Fire sort of sounding, you know. Yeah. Don't usually mess with time-based effects, but those, you know, seem to get the job done. We didn't have to play with a chorus pedal. I don't really have any riffs or anything. If you want to mess with the chorus pedal, go download the demo of this stuff because not my thing, but you know, if I ever need it, it's cool that it's in there. But yeah, the meat and potatoes of this stuff is sounding pretty awesome. Time to check out the Supercrush amp. How is this one stacking up against the Pumpkin? Alright, so let's still got the distortion pedal on. Let's take a listen to how the Carrot is sounding versus the Pumpkin. I just realized running the distortion pedal is probably the opposite of why people want an orange amp, because their pedal just takes away the bottom end, which I really like. But this takes away the character, I think. Let's try this Pyro Booster anyway. So drive, we'll take that down. Everything. How's it sounding? Yeah, that feels more friends with the orange amp, the fuzzy sort of thing. Can we get like a chimey clean out of this thing? Yeah, the only thing I can think of that they haven't gotten here is just like a stock standard compressor. If you wanted to go nuts with the clean thing, I think you'd want to run a compressor into this kind of amp sim. I've just changed over to the Solar guitars with Fishman Fluence Moderns. This is currently set up in Drop G. I couldn't find the guitar until I realized it was a prop in this video the whole time. But same settings on this amp sim. Let's hear how we chug. There we go. There's a quick look at the GrooveLab FX Carat amp sim. 3 different amps, 25 bucks. Like I said, really not breaking the bank. There's a lot to love. If I was going to throw some cons to this, the licensing setup they have is one of the ones where you pay for it and then you have to wait for codes to get emailed out to you. I think they're working on that kind of thing. There's a few pops and stuff that happens. It's not the most like polished of setups. If you're just running audio through it, when I'm mixing, I haven't really found that. But when I'm going through the settings, I hear some pops, and sometimes there's just some gain staging things, and I have to tweak the output. You can even see the output on the amp sim now is a little bit lower, because when I was messing around with some of those pedals, it just raised the volume. Just some of these creature comforts that you don't take, that you really just take for granted in other amp sims. I guess they just need to finesse things out. I think the price definitely reflects the amp sim that you're getting. I think you're getting more amp sim than you're paying for, but that's the sort of trade-off there. Hopefully the spectrum of sounds I've covered sort of answers all your questions if you were looking at this one. If you have any other questions about it, let me know in the comments below, or if you want to talk on Discord, join Discord below. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button if you like everything you see here. So other than that, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.